Good morning. I'm still a little sick, so I won't talk that much. I'll leave it to you guys. Uh, Good morning. Uh, this NCLH I was watching because I had shitty guidance. And you guys know I was short aggressive on that CCL. You know, so I lost probably like I don't know 40,000 on this, easy on the CCL short because I was looking for a move to like 16. Um, it doesn't look that bad. And then this NCLH, of course, put it over the top. Um, I don't know. Do you put it back on? I don't know. Just looking at the news. Increase its earnings guidance by 5 cents. Increased. I don't know. They're talking about increased fuel costs. I mean, oil has been going up pretty crazy. I don't know. Do we short it? I don't know. I haven't quite figured it out yet. All right, and then you have the Fitch downgrade, which is hilarious. If you look at the chart of the futures last night, wild. I mean, this morning we were down 50 handles. We were down 50 handles this morning, literally. And we've already retraced back a good amount this morning. So if you look at how much we're back up, I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot. We almost came back more than half that. So we're down maybe 30 handles now. I don't know. Do we go back down to lows or do we eat this all back up? Problem is, there's not that much buyers to eat this back up, right? It's like, what are you gonna rotate to? You gotta rotate to some shit every day, all right? As far as the Fitch downgrade, I mean, you look at this shit and you're like, they've been doing this for decades now, just pushing off the debt ceiling limit. They literally been doing this shit for decades. And again, like, what does it actually mean? It means this, right? Believes the government is now less likely to be able to repay its debts, which they don't repay their debt. They haven't repaid them in the longest time, man. All they do is just push this shit off. And then, by the way, they suspended the limit until January 2025. You know what I mean? Which is a year and a half. January 2025. So now it's not even an issue. I always kind of wonder. I do kind of wonder, like, what does that mean? You just suspend the limit? You just spend it being a problem? Like suspend. You know what I mean? So that does that mean that we can just go over what we owe because we've suspended the limit? Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. But that's hilarious if that's the case, right? So let's say in the next 3 months, right, we have to pay some debt because we suspended the limit till January 25. We just go through it. I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't know. So do I think it matters though? I don't think it matters. I think we buy this right back up. I think it might take us a couple of days, maybe even a couple of weeks, but I don't think this is the thing. All right. What do you guys got? Royal is saying, how'd that AMD go for you? Bro, I lost every single day that I tried to play it. Literally. I got smoked every day that I tried to play it. And then, you know what I realized finally yesterday? You know what I realized finally? The premiums were so crazy that even on that 3 point move up yesterday, it was so hard to actually make money on that thing. And then even if you held towards through the earnings here, you're still going to lose money, which is comedy. You're still going to lose money. Even if you were at the money yesterday, the 114s were going for like $5. They closed at like 6 or 7. So those things are going to open up down. The 120s closed at like $3, $4. Those people are going to get smoked. You know that AMD was brutal. But again, my only goal here was to maintain my equity after the BA win, and this is good. This is fine here. So all I have to do is chill, not get my ass kicked, and then wait for the next play. I don't know what the next play is. You know, I don't know what the next play is. Um, I don't have like a big picture idea besides a short. You know what I mean? Like if I were to look at a big picture idea, the problem is it's not proven yet. So do I feel great about it? No. You know, is it a name that I've been stalking like the UPST? No. I mean, but this UPST short, Jesus. But for what? If we don't think it can go down 20 points, what the fuck is a point? 10 points at least. What is a point? The Metas, the Amazons, you still haven't gotten the reports yet from Amazon and Apple. So that could change everything. You know, no idea. So I don't have anything yet. The Pinterest had earnings. The Pinterest had earnings. I started lining up to buy on the Pinterest, so I'm gonna be down on that. UG Front is already predicting next play ain't till September, October. Market just gonna chop and slop around for a month. So what the fuck are you doing here? What you doing here? Why don't you go take August off? So what are we doing here? Huh? The fuck are we doing here? I'm over here. Anyways, the Boeing here. Obviously, you guys see that I'm babying this. I kind of want to dip buy some Boeing, and just buy the bid. Claude is talking about the Ulta. I totally forgot about that. I don't know. I don't know. Has room to $400. This guy is saying on the Ulta. I mean, it also has room to go back to all-time highs because women love the makeup. Um, I got nothing. I seriously got nothing. So I'll leave it to you guys here. Find me something, bring me something. I was asking about that AMCA, AMSA, or ASMC. I don't know what the hell it was. Let me go find what it was. What was it again? AMSC. Yeah, but it looks like I already missed that short. So now maybe it consolidates and then just chills. You know, now the idea of the short before the Apple and the Amazon come out, the thing is that no matter what, What have we seen this earnings season, right? We've seen great earnings reports, and we've seen the market just kind of do nothing, right? And we're talking about from the big names. I mean, Shopify you got today, a bunch of other names today. But overall, we've seen the big names report great earnings, and we've done nothing, right? We've seen a turn in the banks from the last couple of days. We see oil still at highs, hasn't turned at all, which is kind of crazy. What else have we seen? We've seen rotation everywhere, basically everywhere. Materials and steels and all that shit, definitely. Techs, of course, and then all the ARC names. Um, shit's pretty exhausted up here. The Home Depots, the Walmarts. Shit does feel pretty exhausted up here. The question is when? When? It's always when. Amazon been out of play since the split. Decent. Blah 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 blah. Melly after hours. What is Melly doing? I mean, again, we don't know. I mean, the shop earnings could tell it all. This, by the way, is one of my bigger picture ideas. The short on Melly. The short on Melly 100% for 100 points down. 100%. I got to be there on that one. But again, we know it's not the time for that right now. We know it's not the time for that right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna look into this today. I was just bitching about raspberries. Fucking buy raspberries down here in Puerto Rico. They just they go bad in a day because we get them last from the states, right? So we get them as they're on their way out. By the time they hit the grocery stores, you got one day. You got one day, and they're still flying off the shelves. I gotta grow them shits. I gotta grow these shits. It's just a bush here. What do they look like? Or blueberries, or the blackberries. I gotta grow these things, man. Nah, even if you wash them, they don't last that long. Thoughts on Roku? I mean, honestly, after that one day on Roku, I've just kind of left it alone. I like the idea. I like selling the $100 calls, but I'm already too late on that. I should have sold those 3 days ago. You want a fun experiment here? Let's have a fun experiment here. Okay. These are the $100 calls on Roku for this week. They're still $1.80. Whoa. Whoa. This is what you want to do, but you need to get in up here. You got to get in up there. Otherwise, it's too hard. What else you guys got? Whole blah 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 blah. CBNA. One thing we didn't talk about was the crypto pump last night. That BTC, I mean, it traded up. It traded up. Hey, Diego. What's up, man? Feel a little better. I mean, shit. So, yeah, BTC hit 30, and then it's already tracked back. BTC's been doing nothing for about 3 weeks now. It's been pretty brutal. But again, good space to sell options on, which I might do. I might move in on some shit today. All right. All right. UG is saying AMD looks like it's gonna stay bid. Eh. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. If the market doesn't sell, I'll buy some AMD. But let's take a look at how these options open up because it ain't gonna look pretty. Who knows if they hold them up or not? But let's take a look at those off the open. Uh, UG is saying I also like pins on move from red to green. I mean, that's gonna be a tough one there. I mean, like I said, I got nothing. I got nothing. All I need to do is just stay break even or somewhere around it. Up, down 50 grand from around 1.5, and that's all I got to do. That's it. That's it. Until I find the next move. Now, the next move could be, you know, could be anywhere. AAL AMD results and guidance were very meh. Surprise stock is up after hours. Um, ELF. What is this thing? Elf Beauty? What is this? Don't tell me it's makeup. Don't fucking tell me. Don't tell me it's Elf Cosmetics. Elf Cosmetics. See? This is why. This is why you can't short. You can't short it. You just can't short it. Let me ask my daughter about Elf Cosmetics to see if she knows what the hell is this. Why is this shit so special? Who they got? They got Rihanna? Huh? Got Beyonce? Who you got? Jesus. Let me see what the news is on this. I mean, I gotta see at this point. Jesus. Why didn't somebody tell me about it? I didn't even know this shit existed. Did you know Elf Cosmetics existed? Elf fucking Cosmetics. All right. Elf Beauty comes out quarterly earnings, beaten, blah, 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 comparison earnings. Earnings surprise of 90%. A quarter ago, it was expected that this cosmetics company, over the last 4 quarters, the company has surpassed Zach's cosmetic industry, posted revs of 216 million. So they doubled revenue? Tell me something I don't know. I want to say they use TikTok like they copy what's trending and sell at low cost. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Natalia, we gotta ask the women. Mira, ¿tú conoces Elf Cosmetics? El maquillaje de Elf. Mira, esa es la compañía, ese es el equity. Y eso fue earnings de anoche. Chequéalo. Elf. Elf. What the fuck? No, she doesn't know. I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. Fucking Elf. What am I missing here? Oh my god. Oh yeah. I mean, this could be it right here. Big Mood Pride mascara. I mean, if this picture doesn't fully explain all the things, right? You got a gay couple with an adopted black girl baby. Motherfucker, what the fuck are we doing now? I gotta find a little bit more about this elf shit. I'm gonna wait till my daughter wakes up. Actually, let's just ask every girl we know. Do you know anything about elf cosmetics? Here we go. Jesus. Yeah, man. Elf was $26 1 year ago. Now it's trading 140, and I'm over here trying to rip fucking 3 points off of AMD. The fuck is wrong with me? You know what I mean? What are we doing? What are you doing? Was it an IPO? When was the IPO? No, don't even fucking tell me. Dude, 2018? 2018 IPO. But literally only started making money from what? Last year? So what happened last year? Something happened last year in the middle of it all. Fucking elf. Get the fuck out of here. I forgot about Uber. So you're telling me it finally had a quarter where it made some money? And it sold off that news? Wow. That's what you were telling me about it. Uber yesterday was selling. Wayfair. What time is it? 5 minutes left. DP is asking, is the S&P red pre-market? What a fucking herb. Who is this guy? I think you need just I think you need to just watch DPs on Pornhub, bro, instead of trading, man. You got to give it up. Shit ain't gonna work out for you, man. Lucci, do you watch Trainwreck Gambling Stream? What is that? Trainwreck Gambling Stream. Is that on Twitch? Trainwreck. Trainwreck Gambling. He's got 2.1 million followers. Jesus. So he's just gambling? He is on Kick. Send me a. Oh, okay, you sent me a link. Thanks, man. He hit a $4 million win. Damn. So what is he doing here? What does he play?
Come on, collector, 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 collector. Don't give me bonus. Don't give me bonus. Collector 10x. Collector 10x. Collector. Collector.
You guys gotta watch this.
Collector. 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 Collector, bitch. Collector.
What the fuck is he saying
Collector.
collector for?
Collector.
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 Collector. Collector.
Wait, no.
Holy shit, guys. Holy shit. Holy shit.
So he
Bro,
buys.
that 63KX was surreal.
So he
That was
paid
surreal.
25,000 for this roll.
When you know
Was that one
exactly
of
what
those
it needs
hits
to
that-
do and it does it.
Was that one of those hits that made you feel uncomfortable winning? Like,
No,
could it bring back
no, I
that
didn't feel
feeling?
uncomfortable at all. I felt exhilarating. Exhilarated. I felt.
Um,
Oh!
Fuck me.
I was gonna do it again. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
That was
Jesus,
next
Sam,
10x.
if
That
only
was the next
could've landed
10x.
it.
Holy shit.
That was the next 10x. Just do it. You might as well.
Who's providing a market for $25,000 rolls, man?
10x.
Yeah.
10x.
Hey, you can get 300,000 X on one slot.
Huh?
Yeah, some rip.
No, let's not talk about that.
So what does he win here?
Train's next voyage should be on No Limit City. 100%.
Collector again. Collector again.
What is a collector?
Collector. Collector and I'll juice up. Collector and I'll juice up. Collector.
Let's see how he does on this $25,000 roll.
Collector. 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 Collector, bitch. Do it. You gotta do it now. You need to do it right now. Right now. You stupid bitch. Holy shit.
So did he lose the 25,000? So he just lost the 25,000 right there. So now it's another 25,000 roll.
We're here, baby. Day one.
So he just rips through this.
Collector.
This is nuts.
Collector. Okay, collector.
Yeah,
Collector 10x. Collector 10x.
This is nuts.
Collector 10x. Collector 10x. Collector 10x.
But people just sit here and watch this shit, man. 22,000. That's wild, man. You know, Uji Font is really freaking OD on this Pinterest. Interesting. Very interesting. Nice call out. Nice call out. Now, I mean, I'm already long this thing anyway, so I was planning on adding. He made 100 million from streaming. Yo, how do I do this, Bruce? How do I make 100 mil from streaming? How do I make 100 mil from streaming? Cause it ain't gonna happen. Fucking around with your ass. So how do I make 100 mil streaming? In your opinion? All right, let's keep an eye on the pins here off the open. Remember, we got to worry about our Boeing. Boeing's not doing anything, but this is good. That's what we wanted here. We're almost going green on all of our rights for Boeing. Pins, I don't think the options have opened up yet. And then that's all we have. We don't have anything else. So let's wait and see some action. We do want to take a look at that Tesla off the open, and then that AMD. AMD is already tracking back to 118. If we look at the options here, let's see the 114s. They're trading $5. Yep, they're all down. All the options here, all the call options from overnight are all down. A good amount, mind you. Pins here dump. Ah, down 20 grand now on the pins. Piece of shit. Should I add on that is the question. I'm not going to add. Let's take a look at oil. Oil here finally fading off. Natalia, we got some pretty high numbers here. I don't know. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Nvidia here. Where's Shop here? Shop's down 2 points here, getting smoked. AMD, poor thing. Poor thing. Pobrecito. Nice rinse on AI. I mean, honestly, man, that AI has been sitting around $40 for way too long. One of my friends said elf makeup sucks, but people love them though. Affordable. That's why. Because it's affordable. There you go. There you go. They printed 29 on that pins, man. Somebody's in this thing going nuts. You usually don't see tape like this on pins. So something's going on here. Tesla here is quick pop. I wouldn't fuck around with it too much. Remember that Netflix had a good couple of days now, just kind of meh. Keep an eye on Apple and Amazon, of course. Remember they haven't reported yet. I got nothing. I really got nothing, and all I'm gonna be looking to do is try to scrape some premium either side and play the game that way. Okay, finally the pins options opened. I am definitely getting smoked. Let's I mean I got September, man, so let's not panic out of this thing. All right, I bought another 50 on the Pinterest. Whatever, we'll see how that goes. Um, Meh on the Tesla. I mean, again. Okay, that's pretty ugly right there, guys. From a spy perspective, I don't see any red. I mean, I don't see any green except for some crypto names and gold. And on a day like today, where pins is going higher, I think you got no choice but to take a look at this thing. Let's get zeroed in, guys. If we rally at all, pins is the name that I want to be in, and I want to be in aggressively. Again, this could all be bullshit. Who knows? It is what it is. Um, there goes your sweep down on the market here. AMD here back down to 115. That's aggressive there. Nvidia too, man. Nvidia too. I still don't want to short these things ahead of the Amazon Apple earnings, but I mean, shit, man. I mean, that could be the next big picture idea. You got Nvidia, a huge possible move down. Huge, man. Huge. I can't even explain to you how big. Melly and all this stuff. The question is when. And this is the problem with the short side. This is always the problem with the short side. You have to get time. You have to play games. You have to. If you don't, shit, you will get slammed, man. Dimitri is saying my 400 short naked calls on Qs ending this year are up 90,000 today. Looks like we are ready to go down. I don't know. Dimitri comes out of left field here, talking about 400 short naked calls on Qs, which he has for the expiration for the end of the year, and he's up 90 on this. So I don't know who the fuck this dude is, but was down 250K on the trade a week ago, right when Qs were at the high. That's a big bet, man. What do you stand to make on that in all, like all of it? What do you stand to make on that if it goes to zero? I would imagine the play is that it goes to zero. Or I don't know if you're holding it till zero, but feel free to chime in if you want or not. You got a strike of 430. So what are those, like 20 bucks? What'd you get, like those 15 bucks you got on those? I mean, that's a pretty wild trade, bro. Total premium $1 million. Yeah, all right. And then the outlay on that though, Dimitri's a player here, guys. I mean, shit. That's that's just quite the bet right there, my friend. Um, anyways, probably gonna sell some calls here. I mean, Bruce, you are you gonna start betting? How do you get? I don't know. So you gonna start betting over there? 45.70. Let's take a look at where SPX is trading right now. This looks pretty weak to me. 45.37. I can get $1 for the 45.70, so I'll do that. All right, let's do that at least. But again, tiny premium, and if we get a spike up, those things could go against me pretty aggressively. So I'll just sell 25 to start. I have a lot of leverage to use. I forgot about Cat. Forgot about Cat. Cat's still going up. Again, you're gonna have to have names like this that are doing okay here. But all right. Shorted small. Let's take a look at the UPST. Let's take a look at the Roku. Roku still holding. UPST still holding. Well, yeah, Bruce, are you an affiliate of that guy? UPST. All right, here's pop here on. See, pop here on the spy. It didn't do the thing on Pinterest here yet. So maybe somebody was just getting an order executed and then I don't know. But it doesn't look that hot. It does not look that hot. And the question is do I need to hedge this? Or do I need to just get the hell out of it? Remember, only the first 10 minutes here. We don't know shit. We don't know shit about shit. Meta here is down to 6. Let's take a look at this NVIDIA. Nice pop, 2 points here. Tesla, whatever. Shop still trading 66. To me, but again, hasn't reported. Apple. Look at the dump this thing had. Scat Dan is in Neo for a couple of weeks. You got the $20 calls? Jesus. I mean, I'm not saying this thing can't go there at all, but damn. LI reporting earnings. The 8th deliveries up 200%. Wow, this LI has been trading really good. That's impressive, man. Okay. Again, I got nothing. You guys already know that. That BA still saving me here. SPX. I mean, I guess I could. I guess I could write some puts, but meh. Coin. Let's take a look at coin. Coin, nice. 95 here. Crypto is just kind of chilling. That stuff's been weird lately. Man, I sold the lows on that SPX shit, which is fine. I only sold a little bit. Let's sell some puts too. Fuck it. Let's sell some puts too. Fuck it. I don't think we can really sell. I really can't see it. But what do I know? What do I know? All right, I sold 50 of the puts. Remember, I still got all the Bank of the BA, which I still stand to make a good amount off that. This pins, I might need to just hedge this pins. Is what I probably gotta do, right? So let me look for a hedge on the pins. Do I still want to even be in it? Is the question. $30 calls for this week are going for 14 cents. 29s are going for 37 cents. I could sell next week 30s, but nah. Well, I could sell 27s. How long do I want to stay in this? I mean, I'm in this for September. I'm in this till September. Let me sell some more calls here on SPX. You know, after seeing, my man, who was it that had the short queues for the end of the year? I mean, you know, for those of the guys with the bigger accounts, you know, those are the trades that you're looking to make. You know, I would bet he's got a double long john, right? So he's also short in some capacity and sold the calls. You know, Dimitri, yeah. Look at pins dumped. Roku. Roku here, snap right back. Look at the Tesla here. Tesla looks pretty strong. CVNA. Wow. Look at the CVNA. Got rotation over here. That looks pretty good. AI. Yeah. I wouldn't trade this thing. Fuck this thing. Uh, Uber. I was talking about Uber. Wow. Yeah. Uber here. Nice. Uh, what else you got? McDonald's. Meh. I don't care. Boeing. I don't care. Nvidia here back to lows. AMD just dumped. Poor everybody who went long this AMD got smoked, man. Smoked. You know, here's the thing. Let's look at it this way. If everybody's waiting, if I'm over here waiting for Apple and Amazon earnings to come out, right? Let's just make a couple assessments here. Let's say they blow out just like everything else does, and stocks don't go anywhere, right? Is it time? And again, like our boy Dimitri has already done this, right? Is it time to go full on short tech? I can't see it. I just can't. Can't fucking see it. I love how people say this. They give me liquidity. It's like one red day, and now he's like, markets are fucked. One red day. You know, we're so quick to just do this. We should be. Yeah, markets been, but it doesn't matter. Canary is saying sold puts. This market isn't dead just yet. Yeah, shit. Fuck. Where's that Nvidia? I kind of want to go long Nvidia here. It sounds crazy, but I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna just buy shares. Let me buy 1,000 shares of Nvidia. Somebody's talking about Riot. Riot. Ya está en mantenimiento de esta semana, pero. Where's that pins? Oof. Pins said screw you. I think I'm wrong already on the Nvidia. I'm gonna dump half. And again, this is why I got the shares. There's a 10,000 share bid at 40, holding this thing up. Kind of funny. I'm getting hit on Pinterest now, which is where my problems are. I'm down 30 grand on that. So I'm trying to think, how do I hedge on the Pinterest? Do I even hedge? Do I even bother holding? Or just get the hell out of it? All right, I'm out of the Nvidia completely. Market's not doing anything. The techs are trading way worse than everything else. Market's somehow holding. I think Apple will give the market a boost if they come out yelling AI 1,000 times like everyone else. But that's the problem. If we're sitting there waiting for that, then is it the time now to start taking a look at some shorts? Right? If we were to look at a SPY, you know, doesn't look that bad. AMD 114 and getting smoked. Wow. And that smoked everybody. Everybody who's long AMD, they got destroyed here. You know what? We've been trading AMD for so long to get all this data. So there's one of two theories. The first theory being they smoke all this call premium, everybody dies, then they lift it. And then they go to 130 and 135. Or this is the short right here. Raul's in 115 put. And Nvidia hasn't reported earnings, right? It reports sometime in August. Man, don't you hate that? It's like I'm here right now and I'm trying to rationalize the short now all of a sudden. Right? But if I don't feel 100% about it, why shoot? Why shoot? So all I want to do here is make my money back on some rights. You know what I mean? Make my money back on some rights. Wait till something becomes obvious, and then fucking shoot, man. So why rack my brain about this shit right now? Selling another 25 of the calls. Let's take a look at this. Nano was saying, do I feel like I revenge traded pins? No. I was building a second position on that. So no. I don't feel like I revenge traded it at all. Neo. AMAT and Avgo. I mean, Avgo was a name that this thing, you guys remember when that news came out, it traded all the way back up there. You know, and it still doesn't look like a short. It's still not trading like a short. There's no panic here. Shop here, trade down to 65 though. Comedy. Let's take a look at that elf. Fucking elf. Fucking makeup. All the fucking makeup. Tobias, man, you could say that again, man, for real. I'm about to sell some more of the puts too because the market's not doing shit right now. But we will do something. We will do something at some point here. All right, I'm gonna sell some puts here. That AMD, man, wow, wow. You know, that is a wow. Let's take a look at the Tesla. Holding. Shop here is getting smoked. I have no idea why. Nor do I need to. CVNA just killed the that rally. Again, are these things trading like you have to get out of them? And people are running for the hills on these things? No. No. So why would I? You know what I mean? Unless I'm betting that it's coming, in which case, okay. You know, but even then. All right, this pin's down here. We should probably add. This is where we should add. Should. Emphasis on the word should. I'll add 25 of these. Now I got to sell something against it. I definitely got to sell something against it. Now that it had this recent move, let's sell the 29s for this week. Right, we'll get 13 cents on these. Let's say we get 10 cents for these. How much can we sell? So if we sold 1,000 and we make 10 cents, how much money do we make? We only make $1,000, right? So we have to sell 10,000 to make $10,000. Fuck, that's horrible. So I have to sell 5,000 contracts. My broker's gonna love me. God damn it, Center Point, man. God damn it, Center Point. Why you gotta do that to me? Why you gotta just be a broker? Shop's got earnings after bell, yes. This we know. AMD still going. 113.5. Holy shit. Am I really going to write 5,000 contracts or something? Fuck. Really? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's chill here. Let's write. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just wait this out. Tesla here, quick pop. Um, Natalia, what's the next month ES contract? Zeta? Zeta 3. Yep. Slick Traders here saying I vote you blacklist pins. Nah, man. Remember, the BA we were only able to do because we sat through all that pain, man. Abdullah's talking about September 23rd. What's the problem? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Let's put a limit on this instead of fucking point. What is it? Point 30, 32. What? I can't open this. Cancel. Well, because I don't have the leverage. I got mad leverage. Invalid price for complex strategy. What does that have to be negative? Got it. Or I got some of it. All right. You just fill me. There it is. All right, I'm short some pins next week, 29s, to hedge against this pins long here that I have. Who knows how this will work. That AMD, man, shit. I missed that. That was the move, the fade, obviously. Speaking in hindsight here, ladies and gents. I wouldn't short this down here, but that, wow, that's impressive. And that makes me, this AMD move makes me want to short the shit out of this and go for $100. But again, could be completely wrong. And how much confidence do I have on it? Where's that CCL? Remember, the CCL, this is also another one that I'm thinking about because of this NCLH. And if you look at this CCL, my $16 bid, you know, it could work. Escríbele o llámalo de parte. Nice pop on the pins. Google. Somebody's talking about Google. Notice all they're doing is holding the market here and slowly bidding up other stuff here. I mean, not much though. This AMD fresh lows. Fresh fucking lows. Is anybody in this? Wow. Wow. Big money on those puts, man. Everybody got smoked here on the call side. I kind of want to buy it down here. I ain't gonna do it, but I mean, it's going crazy. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy 2,000 shares. Fuck it. Let's buy. I don't know. Let's buy another low. Let's see what happens. I mean, it's fucking AMD. Mello saying seem like an no-brainer to get short. Blah blah blah. Wouldn't be surprised if they reverse the whole thing next week. Mostly watch futures, but just pulled that AMD chart. Christian's talking about. Okay, back to lows on the AMD. Nvidia here just went back down to lows here, by the way. If we take a look at the Amazon, we take a look at most of these things. They're not looking too hot, man. They ain't looking too hot. Okay, I bought another I bought another 1,000 of the AMD. Okay, the longer it kind of holds down here and doesn't print like below 112 and a half, I'm gonna just keep adding, and then if I get a point off this thing, I'm out. Who knows? So far, market looks pretty weak though. And the puts are obviously premiumed a lot higher than the calls right now across the board. It looks like. Let's take a look at oil. I don't know. Let's do a quick walk around the club here, guys, before I punch out for the day. Again, this is going to be a short session. Banks here. Remember, they still haven't really sold the Goldman Sachs. Take a look at the JPM, selling the JPM. KRE and the PacWest, whatever. Again, if we take a look at oil and a couple of other big names, whatever. Let's look at the tech names. Meta here down 6. Nvidia getting smoked, but it's consolidating down here. It's another reason why I'm long that AMD. But again, AMD is a little bit different because this thing could do its own thing. Let's check back in with that ASMC. What is it again? I don't know what the hell that thing was. Shop is getting smoked before it comes out with earnings, which is pretty interesting. We take a look back at the Pinterest. It's not doing much. I mean, again, the Google, the Apple, and all this stuff that still hasn't reported yet, but who knows what happens there. We take a look at the Bitcoin stuff. Riot, Mara, they're not doing fucking anything. That coin popped and then dumped back. Again, bullshit. More bullshit. Take a look at that UPST down 4. Is it time? You know, is it time to short this thing? I have no idea. That Microsoft here down. Good grip. Pretty interesting. I'm going to short some futures here. Just a little bit. Just a small bit. SPY here just made a low. Let's see if it continues here. Some people are going for AMD even lower than this. I'm not surprised. Okay, I'm gonna short some more here. Remember, I gotta short some more calls. The put side is really gassed up, and people are scared today. That VIX is going higher, so that's how you can tell. People are definitely scared today. Um, let's move down on our sell calls. What the fuck are you talking about? Cancel. Oh. All right, we move down on our sell calls. Yeah, we still got that BA going, which is doing nothing. Roku. We're almost down to pre-market lows here. Natalia, what do you think here? Okay. This AMD is not a long. I would not try to get caught in this thing like your boy, but I'm in stock, so I really don't care. Where is my BA on the other side? Oh, because I'm down 7 on that because of this BA. That makes sense. That makes sense. What's wrong with you, bro? From beach tennis? Nice. Okay, I think I gotta pull this off. All right, so we are short a bunch of calls. We gotta do some work here, though. And that fucking AMD, holy shit. Nvidia here, 450. You know what I mean? That's before these Apple and Amazon earnings come out. God forbid these earnings aren't amazing. That's what they said? Right. If Apple has shitty earnings, if. But here's the thing, even if it's good, they're not bidding these things up. So it kind of lends itself to the argument of, are we at that point where it doesn't matter and markets just need to fade a little bit? In which case, what would be the names that you want to short the most? You know, that would be the question. This, I mean, this AMD's got to be up there. Nvidia's got to be up there. You know, shit's got to be up there. Roku, the Netflix, the UPSTs, right? But again, every time you get one day of selling, this is how we start talking. You know what I mean? This is literally how we start talking. I mean, I don't know if you guys are getting freaking. Let me know if you're getting deja vu or some shit over here, because that's what we do. This is what we're gonna do, right? And then we knee in. This Shopify is getting cleaned out, man. Cleaned out. Fucking thing's getting murdered. Murdered. I bought another 1,000 shares of AMD. I would not follow me on this long AMD. And again, I'm in the shares. If I was in the options, I'd be getting smoked. McDonald's, right? So you can see there's a rotation still. It's not like they're selling Costco. They're not selling McDonald's, right? They're selling tech. They're selling big tech. They are selling big tech. That's what's going on here. That's all they're selling, which we've seen this. We've seen this happen time and time again. Cat is still positive in his hold. Look at this caterpillar. Look at this fucking caterpillar. Right? And although I get upset if I'm not a part of the sell. Oh, look at the Pinterest. Just dump right back down. Of course it did. You're not gonna be able to hold this up. SPY here almost at lows. Remember, I sold some more calls there. I think I'm gonna have to sell more of those though. Yeah, let's sell another chunk of calls. Sold some more calls. This completely flips things around though, you know. So SPY from pre-market lows, we just hit it, right? We just hit it. Ooh. But notice, it's all the tech names. Well, I was not. I wasn't betting on any of this, so I'm not mad that I'm not participating. Right, the July 27th dump. Right, I remember that dump. What was the reason for that, or that was just whatever? Give me liquidity is saying I had to get short. I need a W. That thought process is all fucked up. I think that's the difference. 727 dump on Q had no news. This downgrade finally feels like a good excuse to sell. And Midlife is coming in with something that I didn't even know about. This is off Poland and Belarus fears. This war may be far more serious than the market has been factoring in so far. Belarus, bro? Did you know about any of this shit? I don't know about none of this. All right, I'm going to buy one more 1,000 lot on AMD. All right? Do not follow me on this. I repeat, do not follow me on this. If I get break even, I'm getting the fuck out. Do not follow me on this. 112.30 is what I'm going to try to get out at for break even. 112.30. All right, to go ahead and sell. Let's see if I get to fill. Somehow I highly doubt it. All right, let's take a look at Nvidia. Nice pop on the Nvidia. Dimitri is calling out his uh, his trade here. Nvidia is better for long. Yeah, 100%. It's way better than AMD. 100%. Let's take a look at the Amazon. The Amazon's still at lows. Apple here. It's coming back a little bit to Google, Microsoft. I mean, it's all these names. It's all these names that you want to see bounce. Everybody who's like been short the cues here and has been getting smoked here finally are getting some good days. Congrats guys for sticking it out. Hopefully you didn't lose too much to get here. If you take a look at that arc back, well, whatever. Pins, we got to sell some more. We definitely got to sell some more on the pins. We got to sell another 500 on that shit. Let's just go. Should we go market? 38 minus 6 is 32. Maybe we try to get 31 again. Minus. Let's see if we can get it. What? Complex buying power? Oh shit. Not enough buying power. What is this? All right. This could be a nice reshort on Nvidia on a lot of names. You know, you could go for the reshort here. If you can get, if you got a dip on, if you got a rally on something like this Nvidia, you know, this could be a place where you get the, where you get the entry for the sell, right? So let's take a look. Let's see if we did this. 450 puts are going for $6. No, thank you. Jesus. Crude. I mean, crude's not even selling that much. Again, it's really only the tech names that are getting thrashed around. And not even. Nobody's selling CVNA. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's selling. Yeah, I mean UPST maybe a little bit. CRM. Where's CRM? You know? You know what I mean, man? Yeah, the TLT. I'm always. I don't know about that one. BA. Somebody's talking about buying accumulation. Sure. Whatever you say. Now I got 150 of these BA. Well, maybe I can get out of these. I mean, right? I only stand to make another what? 15 cents off of those. 15 cents off. It's what, a couple grand? Right, so why don't I get back some leverage here? Let's cut half of those. Right? Let's cut half of these. Alright, let's just cut 100 of these. You know what? Let's cover all of them. Alright, we covered half of the Boeing. So that looks good. AMD is kind of bouncing. Remember, I got a limit here to get out at break even. Let's see if we get it. Anybody think we get it? Who's betting that I get break even on AMD? I'm along from a cost of 112.30, and I'm going for break even here. Anybody? Spy 451 holding. Orange juice finally gapping down as well. Dimitri, you trade orange juice? In 2009, NDX bottom March. Blah 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 blah. Nobody cares. Let's take a look at that Nvidia. 451 on that Nvidia. Whirlpool. Yeah, WHR. Look at this one. Exactly. Rotation to fucking. You would think they'd buy the shit out of this Boeing too. What about like XFCX and stuff? Nope. They're not selling these either. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. Side Trade is asking how's BA. BA's great, man. I did great on it. Now I got to clean up other messes. Samsat, obviously, obviously, there's no way you can sell naked for $1 million in premium if you don't have a fucking fat ass account. All right, Samsat, yes. The answer to your question is yes. Is it gonna make you feel better? No. Is it gonna make you feel jealous? Maybe if you ask that question. Tobias is saying all the bandwaggers pushing that Fitch downgrade hard, trying to get. Does he speak English? My man, if you're not a English speaker, just don't write it. Write in your native language. You know what I'm saying? We want you to write in your native language. Cause I don't know what the fuck you just said right there. I mean, shit. Had you have written that in, you know, then the responsibility is on me to do the translation. You know what I mean? Anyways, um, nice pop on Feuds here. Little Feutsies. I kind of feel like selling more puts down there. As crazy as that sounds. But I feel like I'm kind of late to it. So let me chill because again, we could easily sell back off. Oh, AMD. Almost break even. And we're break even. Oh, it covered us. It covered us and break even. We got 2,000 left. What are we doing with the other 2,000? What are we doing? All right. Somebody else is out. Somebody else is selling a lot of shares where I was selling at the 30 area. Do we even care about this trade? We don't even care. We're going to make $800 even if this works. Do we care? Hold it? Fine. Fuck it. Fuck it all. Fine. Uh, where's the Nvidia? Nvidia 452. Dimitri is saying if Q collapses to under 340 and VIX goes to 30%, I will convert it to a strangle with the 200 put strike. But Dimitri, you're talking about fucking Armageddon, bro. 200 on the Qs, man? Who the fuck are you? Where are you? Man, so you're one of these. Because you must have had this idea of collapse for years now, Dimitri. I'm trying to picture you as a trader now, and to figure out where your mindset's coming from. I mean, because if you're going for that, you're going for straight Armageddon type shit. You know, everybody who told me to hold AMD, fuck you, and I'm gonna ban you. All right, let's dump 1,000 in the market here. Let's get rid of another 1,000. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just get out of this. But well, this is great. This is great. We got break to break even. Uh, Buffett and Gates sold a lot of Berkshire, did they? Do we care? I don't know if we care. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna head out, work on some other shit, because this is all trash to me. Boeing looks dead. If we take a look at the Pinterest, Pinterest looks dead. Um, I mean, until something drops into my lap here, I got nothing. I'm so looking forward to my lunch today, though. So, yeah. Roku fresh lows. Interesting in the Roku. Interesting in the Roku. If we look at the Amazon, the Apple, let's take a look at Nvidia. I mean, did anybody reshort this Nvidia? Just a thought. Just a thought or a maybe. I mean, the thing is that I'm not biased, so to speak, in any kind of way, but Melly's down 40 points. Where's Chipotle? Yo, speaking of which, I'm going to Orlando. I'm going to Orlando and then Boston. I'll be in Orlando and Boston this month. So if anybody's around the way, let me know. Now this AMD wants to do it. Now this AMD wants to do it. Anybody who told me to hold this, fuck you and thank you. Chipotle's opening in Dubai. I heard. I mean, that was the story that they're going to open up in the Middle East and all that. I mean, how could you not at this point with all the fucking brand recognition you got? You know. Somebody's talking about the Tesla. Yeah. Now, things couldn't really sell. Now again, if they still want to do another round of selling in tech, that'll bring us down. If not, we're going to slow up. We'll slow up. And then the question is what do you want to do? I don't know. I sold plenty of the calls, so I should make another 10 grand off of those sell calls. Where I might get stuck though is a short put, so that's where I got to be careful. All right, listen, my goal, you already know what it is. Stay within 50 grand, 100 grand of my half a million in gains on the Boeing. As long as I can do that and I can get ready for the next move wherever that might be, I'm good to go. So shop earnings and Amazon and Apple earnings obviously are going to be the catalyst for you know for the way that we think for the next couple of days. Think about it though. Can Apple earnings save us, right? So let's say Apple, I mean it's shit. It's that much weighted. You know what I mean? It's weighted that much. And it's a lot. It is a lot. Shit. All right, let's add to our short calls. Let's add to our short calls here. Okay, so we got 100 of those. Why don't we cut our risk down until we know Tesla has a mind of its own, blah, blah, blah. I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced at all that we are short. But, we'll take a look, plug around. That Starbucks, yeah, complete reversal. Interesting on the Starbucks. Again, they're still rotating all the stuff. This Caterpillar still looks fine. And guess what they're not selling? Elf Cosmetics. Why? Because let's just all paint our faces to not look like the way we look like. And let's do it under the guise of self-confidence that we want to look like something else. Yeah, yeah. Side trade. You know what's coming. You know what's coming. I know you can feel it. I'm just starting to get my like the convergence. Remember, you got to converge with your read of the market and where your psychology is at. So it's starting to converge here. Anyways, all right, guys, take care, and I should see you tomorrow.